huge welcome to this Discover Arbonne. I am absolutely delighted to be covering this call for you this evening. And for those of you I have yet to meet, I am Lorraine Weselby, a very proud independent consultant with the phenomenal company called Arbonne. And I'm also an executive regional vice president, which just means I've reached the third level of the business, and I've also helped someone else to that level too. So I'm absolutely delighted to be here sharing information on this business, and it may be that you're here live and you're watching it, or maybe you're watching the recording. But what I would say is please go back and thank the person who invited you along to hear this information, because they obviously see something really fantastic in you. Otherwise, they would not have invited you on here. So I'm just going to share a little bit about my background first, which is not health and wellness. And I was really lucky because for 30 years, I had my own fashion design and manufacturing business. And I really was living what I felt at the time was my perfect life. I was mainly in London and Paris. I was designing outfits that walked the red carpet for celebrities like J.K. Rowling, other TV and acting professionals. And I also designed wedding dress ranges, so I got invited to lots of great events and also some pretty fantastic parties, and on top of that, London Fashion Week and Paris. So, to the outside world, it might have just looked like that I was the girl who had it all, but this is important, and that is never to really judge someone with what you can see. You might see the outside of the book, but it's what's inside that's really important. And what had happened for me was I had gone from, as well as using outside manufacturers, I had 15 in-house staff, and I'd gone down to 6. Not that I just wanted 6 in-house staff, I just couldn't find people with the skill sets. And what happened was every time someone retired or had babies or moved away, I would have permanent adverts out there, and I was paying double the going rate, but it was just proving impossible. But even though we were cutting down on our in-house workload, our in-house team, we were not cutting down on the workload. I said that the wrong way around. So still producing the same with half the number of people. And outside manufacturers also had the headaches because things went wrong. And, it got to the stage where my crippling back problems became so bad. My chiropractor, who's my best friend, said, I can't keep fixing you. And I was wearing a back brace. So eventually, after much discussion with my team, I decided to wind my business up. And I had a few people come to look at buying it, and they said it was too much hard work. No, thank you. So instead of getting money winding my business up, I actually paid out £250,000 plus. Actually, it was a bit more than £250,000. Now, that is a lot of money to just pay out in winding a business. And that business, I had to open up and close at a set time. And yes, I had a great team, but whenever I was on holiday, we didn't make as much money. Or unfortunately, from time to time, if you're ill, the same thing happens. So a traditional business has a lot of overheads. And I think what happens with traditional businesses, we often feel like we're an absolute hamster on a wheel. And anyway, in winding the business up, I kept on the consultancy side, and I knew that I'd be able to make money with that, and I rented out the property. But we hit triple recession, and so companies that were always after me to go in and do talks suddenly didn't have the money. And I thought, right, I need to find something else. But I knew I wanted another business. I just had wanted to take a bit more time out. Anyway, a friend I was having lunch with said, when I asked her what her plan B is, as things hadn't gone very smoothly with her taking a back seat from the business, said that she'd become an independent consultant with a health and well-being business. And I asked her, are you using the products? Because you're looking amazing. And her and I had used the same products. And she said, yes. And I said, so how does it work? She said, well, I don't really know. I've only been in the business a few weeks. She said, but when you recommend products that turn into sale, you get paid. And I went, oh my God, I recommend absolutely everything in life. I said, have you got anyone on your team? Do you build a team? And she said, yes, you can build a team. I've got no one on my team. And would you like to be on my team? And I said, yes. I said, right, let's order a bottle of wine and celebrate. Now, I'm not suggesting you do this, if this is your first time on listening to the information, it's quite a good idea to try the products. But, for me, it was about trust. I knew her, I trusted her, and I had paid a lot of money, to get my fashion business started. So, for this, it was a no-brainer. Joining Arbonne and buying some products to use and be authentic was less than I paid for, a regular pair of shoes. So I just jumped in with both feet and learned as I went along. And I didn't, funnily enough, hear the information that I'm going to share with some visuals with you until I'd been in the business a year. So I basically shared the products. And the minute I heard what you guys are going to hear this evening, it then rocketed my business. So without further ado, let me just share these visuals with you. So we are a health and well-being business, as I said. Now, I think with everything in life, it's stories that really interest us, isn't it? And Arbonne's story is incredible. Could I ask somebody who's just come on to mute, please, Sterling, whoever you are? That'd be great. Let me see if I can find you. If you're on and you're expecting Sarah, I apologize. I can't find whoever it is. But anyway, if you could just mute, if you haven't, that'd be great. So back to Arbonne's story. We've been driving the healthy living movement forward for over 40 years, and we've been creating positive change within the health and wellness and beauty industry. And our founder, Peter Mork, totally believed that most chemicals found in skincare were not beneficial. So he created Arbonne, which specializes in botanically based ultra premium products. He was basically a pioneer within the industry. And since 1980, that's a long time, Arbonne has offered a flexible way for people just like you and I to start a business by recommending the products you love, with the freedom to build it on your terms as a business and around what matters most. So I absolutely love that. So what exactly does clean, conscious, and connected mean? So this is really our brand promise, and we believe in helping people thrive through the power of our brand, products, opportunity, and community. And you know what? We do this by keeping our products clean and effective, and consciously considering the people and the planet in every decision we make, and honing in the power of the human connection. So let me talk about the clean. We only use safe and beneficial ingredients. And check this out. There are over 2,000 ingredients on our not allowed list. That's not allowed. And we don't permit any of these in our products because we totally feel they're not good for you. We are vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, no artificial colors, fragrances, flavors, or sweeteners. Kosher, never tested on animal, PETA approved, and informed sports, and halal. That's a lot of certifications that we have. So let me talk about the conscious, and this is what I'm most proud of. We are a certified B Corporation. We're that B Corp. So if you don't know what a B Corp is, please go and look it up. That means that we are a purpose-driven company, and we put the people and the planet before profit. And there's only 0.002% of companies globally that meet the standards required to be a B Corp, and Arbonne is one of them. We're the highest ranking B Corp beauty company in the world. So let me just share a little bit on connection. Arbonne's so much more than products. We're a catalyst for change, and our mission is to help people thrive, whether that be through our clean, results-driven products, or by growing your Arbonne business with the support of an incredible community at your side. So clean, conscious, and connected is absolutely the thing that I think is very important. So clean, conscious, and connected is what we are. So why wellness? Why is wellness so important today? You know, guys, how you feel is important. And in the past year, 74% of people have never felt so stressed. They've been overwhelmed and literally unable to cope. And if you want to check www.mentalhealth.org.uk, you'll get more facts and statistics on there. So here's a few questions for you. Have you ever felt stressed? Have you ever lacked energy? Do you sleep well? Are you motivated? Do you have fun? I love that one. Do you lack confidence? Do you feel comfortable in your own skin? Wellness is currently a $5.6 trillion industry, and it's expected to grow by 57%. Check this out, to 8.5 trillion by 2027. And you can go to www.bloomberg.com to find out more about that. But those figures are really quite staggering. I'm sure you will agree. So we are clean driven, and our product promise is plant-based ingredients with the best of science to provide functional benefit. Not only are our products effective, but they are also consumable products. People purchase them, they use them daily, and they run out and then they reorder, and that's great for business. In fact, 101 is a company that's more than 10 years old, a company that's not fully globalized, and a consumable product. So we tick all those boxes. So I have so many favorites on this screen. So protein, whether you want to go for the meal replacement protein or you want the Simply One, whatever it is, it's delicious. You might have tasted proteins out there that might have thought, I'd rather not have them than be healthy. So ours definitely help you be healthy, taste great. Energy Fizz Sticks, if you've not been given one of those to try, please reach out to whoever invited you on there. They are the bomb and way better than a coffee. In the middle there, we've got a variety of things, but the greens and gut health. So we do what we call the Green Gut Glow, everything for skin, hair, nails, and super greens. And you can also have it in a handy travel sachet called Green Synergy Elixir. And well, at 63, may I say that the Dermasalts Advanced range is definitely on my desert island list. In fact, everything on this page is. These products really do give results. You know, I'm on here with nothing ever having been done to me except a bit of something covering up the grey hair. But apart from that, what you see is what you get with me, and I 100% swear by these products in every way. So again, if you haven't tried them, whoever's invited you on here can absolutely share some more information and samples with you. But we've got so many products, everything to help you look and feel your absolute best. You know, we've got baby products, products for men, products for younger people, problematic skin, etc., etc. So moving on here, the concept. So if you're into visuals, you like this. We've got manufacturer, wholesale, warehouse, advertiser, retail, and customer. And it has to go through all those stages when you buy something in a store. So the bulk of it is going on the advertising. I think it's something like 2/3 goes on the advertising. So you're not really getting value for money. But with network marketing, the products are manufactured and then they are recommended by word of mouth. That's independent consultants like myself. And then what happens is people go online and order them and they're delivered by DPD. And we, the consultant, get paid commission on the sales of those products. So we, yes, operate through the network marketing business model, sometimes called social marketing. And all network marketing or social marketing is just simply a method of distributing that product to the consumer. You know, everyone's already doing network marketing, whether that be recommending a place to visit, you know, or a brand to use, or a restaurant to go, or, you know, your favorite shop to shop in, or pair of shoes, or hairdressers, whatever it happens to be. You know, we're sharing the things we love on social media. If you want a plumber, you're probably going to put on social media, does anyone know a plumber? Because they're like gold dust at the moment. And my question is, have you found a brand that you align with that will pay you for putting a post up? You know, I really love this, guys. You really should use it. You know, if you have, great. If you've not, keep on listening. And even if you have found it, you might want to keep on listening because it's better to have more than one. So just how does it work? Well, it's really simple, isn't it? You know, we shop, we help people shop, and we share with them, you know, and we sell those products and we earn on what we sell. So it really is simple. So we help our network to purchase those products and we can send them a link, you know, or we can help them start a business and join the community, but we earn commissions on those sales and we earn overrides on the team that we introduce to the business. So it really does just initially, it starts with yourself, doesn't it? And everything, is simple. It starts with you plus your mentor who will help you get started. And there's only 2 actions, guys, you need to grow your business with Arbonne. Share those products, grow a client base, and earn repeat commissions. Because if somebody finds something they love, they're going to order again and again and again. And if you want more growth and more leverage, then you want to share the business opportunity and build a team. And the thing is, some people will buy the products and some won't. Some people will want to join your business and some won't. But your job is quite simple. It's just to keep sharing, and over time, some people will say yes. And it really is that simple. So as we move on here, there's a few more people, which makes it that little bit more exciting, doesn't it? So imagine everyone on this page is in your team. And imagine they're all working their Arbonne businesses for 10 hours. So some of them might be friends, some might be people that you've met along the way. And you're also doing your 10 hours to build your Arbonne business. This means that you now have, with these 4 people and yourself, you now have over 100 hours per week that you can benefit from rather than just your own 10. And that's what's called true time leverage, isn't it? And that makes so much sense when you've got all those people doing exactly what you're doing and you're teaching them and you're showing them, and quite quickly your network will grow. So it's all about finding what's right for you. It's not what's right for me or anyone else on this call. It's all about finding what your place is and what's right for you. So I know you can all read, but I'm just going to do a bit of a recap. So you could be a client, pay full price, that's it, enjoy the products. You could be a preferred client where you're going to get 20 to 30% discount. You're going to be able to benefit from free products with qualifying orders, and again, with qualifying orders, free shipping. Now, if you wanted to be a replenishment client, you're going to get everything a preferred client gets with the product discount, the qualifying order, free product and shipping. But on top of that, you're going to get a £40 voucher on every 4th order that you can spend against whatever it is you want to buy. So that's a great place to be. And maybe if you're not ready to jump into the business, being a preferred client or a replenishment client is the way to start, because you can always upgrade to be a consultant. But let me just share what a consultant gets. Again, like all the others, we've got a 90-day money-back guarantee period, and we've got a bigger discount on the products. And again, we can earn some free products, some free shipping. But we've got then the potential to have an earnings and a bonus, which is fantastic. We can also earn incentive trips, and I'll talk more about those later. And at the second level, out of only 4 levels in the business, your business becomes willable. So that can be willed several generations down, but you also will enjoy the incredible recognition and training that we get within Arbonne. So let's have a look at the earnings potential. So up to 35% commission on your personal sales, and up to 18% on commissions and overrides. And overrides just the commission that you get paid on the team that you build. And there's only 4 levels of success with different incomes at each of those levels, and also different potentials. So let me just share them. So the very first level is district manager, and the potential to earn at that level is between £50 and £800 per month. And by meeting the criteria, you can also earn an achiever kind of bonus, which is £160. So, some people just come in looking for a few extra £100 a month, and that's a great place to start. The second level area manager, you've got the potential to earn anything from £4,000 to £2,500 per month. And this is where you're building a willable asset and you're building a legacy business, and that can be willed down. And at that level, you can earn an extra achiever award, that bonus of £320 by meeting the criteria. So at regional vice president level, and executive regional vice president level, the level I'm at, you've got the potential to earn anything from roughly £1,500 to £8,000 per month. And you can have a choice award, which can start at £480 up to £635 by meeting the criteria. So the top one, 635, to lease a white Mercedes of your choice. And that's the VP Success Award. And at that level, you can also, by meeting the criteria earn a bonus award of £480 as well. So you can see how things mount up, and you get to each of those levels by helping people. So if you've helped enough people and you've been consistent with your business, then you probably want to head towards the level of National Vice President, which is the top level. And there is enough room at the top for everyone. You know, I always say we're an upside down triangle. We all pay the same as we're entering the business, but there's room on that top plateau for everyone. So the potential at this level is to earn £9,000 a month plus, and it's unlimited. So, you know, you might want several zeros after that. That's entirely up to you, because this business is efforts based. You can earn more than the person who introduced you and I do. And at this level, the Choice Award starts at £580 and goes up to £770 per month to lease a white Mercedes or take the reward instead by meeting the criteria. And again, they can also earn that bonus achiever award of £480 per month by meeting the criteria. But check this one out. There's an additional bonus at this level, which is the leadership conference in Maui. So there's half a day of training, and the rest is time spent on the beach, having cocktails, having food, lots of laughing and dancing with the Arbonne community. And that's paid for by Arbonne every year in January, the Maui trip. You can also earn the National Vice President incentive trip, which is always to incredible, breathtaking destinations. So all of that's wonderful. Now, earlier on, I touched on Arbonne incentive trips, and these can be earned at every level. Doesn't matter where you are in the business. And the brilliant thing about Arbonne is it can be whatever you choose it to be. Some people, as I said, build their business just for around an extra £500 per month. And some people might want £50,000. It's really entirely up to you. Now, the incentive trips, I've earned several incentive trips. One of them was an anniversary cruise around the Caribbean, Bahamas a couple of times, Mexico and Punta Cana. And there's just so many other fabulous trips that you can earn. It really is down to your effort. And that's why I think it's so special. So here we have a map of the world. And you know, if you're thinking, I'd love to join this movement, well, where is this movement of Arbonne? Well, we're currently trading in 6 countries, the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland. And our parent company group, Roche, have the infrastructure in over 100 countries, and they're here to guide us with our globalization. And you know what's interesting? Deloitte did a survey for Arbonne, which found that there's only 1% awareness of Arbonne in the United States, where we started trading over 40 years ago. And you know what? This is a brilliant point if you're thinking, is the market saturated with Arbonne? Absolutely not. We're totally, in my opinion, in the right place, the right industry, and at the right time with the best company on the planet. So go to earnings.arbonne.com if you'd like to learn more about the earnings opportunity. But I have a few questions for you. What did you like most about what I shared? Only you will know. Maybe it was the fun, maybe it was the glamour, maybe it was the income, maybe it was the idea of having a white Mercedes, maybe it was the idea of being part of a great community, upgrading your health, looking younger, having more glowing skin, whatever it happens to be, only you know. But where would you like to be in 5 years' time? You know, if you're here and you'd like to be somewhere over here, what do you have that could bridge that gap if it's not Arbonne? And remember, you can work Arbonne alongside family, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, businesses of your own. I mean, we've got people on our team with 4 children, a farm, a couple of other businesses, and an Arbonne business. And I always say, if you want something doing, a busy person is the person to ask. They always get it done. So is what you're currently doing going to help you get there? And do you have any reason at all not to start? You know, what would be your reason not to start? If it's not enough time, you can make time. You can probably ditch watching some crappy TV series. You know, if it's that you don't know enough people, even if you know a few people, they'll know a few who know a few who know a few. You know, now's the best time. We're coming into our busiest time of the year. People are going to be looking for Christmas presents. They're going to be looking for ways to look and feel their best in those festive outfits. You know, they might feel that they look a bit tight and need a bit of help with our 30 Days to Healthy Living or our 7-day Fresh Start program. Whatever it is, this is the best time to join. You know, and for me, I realized I was going to buy products like these for the rest of my life. And so I asked myself, are the products I'm currently using, and at the time it was mainly Dior and Chanel, and I asked myself, are they serving me? Well, not really. I wasn't allergic to them as badly as I was others, but they did react from time to time. Did the products work? Probably not. And were they good for me? Probably not either. And did that brand provide me with a community, and did they pay me repeat commissions whenever I recommended their products? No, they didn't. And I did recommend them because people would say, oh, Lorraine, what do you use? And so, you know, the answer was, of course, no, they did none of those things. So for me, it made complete sense to align with a phenomenal brand like Arbonne. You know what? Someone said to me, why are you doing Arbonne? And I said, because I'm smart, you know, and I have never, ever, ever looked back. So what is it that you are looking for? And is Arbonne the answer? Thank you so, so much for being here this evening. Does anybody want to ask a little question whilst I'm on? Well, you know what they say, ask now or forever hold your peace. I'm glad you enjoyed that. If it didn't make sense, ask whoever invited you on here to share a link. There'll be a 5-minute link that you can re-listen to it. Make sure you get all your questions answered. And also make sure if you're sat there saying no, realize what you're saying no to. If it's no to the business, then I at least urge to jump in and use some of our products, because none of us are getting any younger. I had a teacher that once said, time is the most precious thing on the planet. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can never get it back. And it's the same with your youth. You know, if you were whatever age you were yesterday, you're a day older than that today. And trust me, at 63, I need the products. So thank you so much for being such a great audience. I can see the lovely Stephanie McLeish there laughing, a very new regional vice president. And you can follow us on social media. You can follow Arbonne on social media. Just go out there. And if you're looking to help people, think, what else could I do other than something as fabulous as Arbonne? Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing you on another Zoom, and have a great evening. Sending love and hugs.